A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. And this is something rare and special. We're lucky to have number 1 versus number 2. The college football world stopping to watch how this game plays out. It's a potential playoff matchup, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the BYU Cougars. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Set up. It's a first down play. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Get set, get set.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. And they get him down after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The call for the fair catch here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's going to hand this off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway gave the offense the football at the 46.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Razor. Error.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. It's an option look. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
BYU getting set for their first and 10 now. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Got it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider.
They'll try the option play here. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. If things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff on. Just a lot of open field.
The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. After the big loss on first down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Not a long kickoff. Fielded just inside the 25. Coverage team able to bring it down. Cougars will take over. 1st and 10. out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled after the catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Here's the option play. It's a quarterback keeper. Got the first down, now looking for more. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
This offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play right here. They're going to run the option. The quarterback keeps the football. Pitch to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
The Cougars move into the red zone. On the toss play, runner moving left. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
BYU getting set for the first and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to run it with the option. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown for Brigham Young.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Missouri, 7.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone, and the defense come up with a stop this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. And now the running back's got it again. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Missouri.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Formation to kick it away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run the option. He decides to keep it here. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Send the back in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. That's a 2-minute warning enough to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The game makes it 2nd and medium. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Inside the 15. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
It makes sense going for it here. Even in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker, and if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Got it.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Toss it to the back, running left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
It's an option look. Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try the option play here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Missouri offense heads back out on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. The offense going with the hurry up. After the incompletion on 1st down, they're going to throw it again. This time it's complete. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. He gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Second down coming up.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or do we have to settle for three? Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Missouri. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
17, Missouri 14.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Brought down at the 29. That's where they start the drive. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? He finds the running back in the flat. Breaking through defenders. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
42 Spider.
He'll hand it off. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. A big game.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
Okay, ready?
BYU has now moved into the red zone.
Longer.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The offense that time was trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing him down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the option play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
Pound 55.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught for the completion. Touchdown, BYU. Strong game by this quarterback.
How about the call here with the read route? The running back run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Back's got it again. He's found some room at the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Third quarter play with the score. BYU 24. 4, Missouri 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Brought down on the play at the 19-yard line. It's third down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to try the extra point.
With the grab and the score.
PAT is good as still trail, though.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Missouri 21.
Kickoff return starting just inside the 30. Gets to the 29 before being brought down.
Take over. First and 10.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They pitched the run and passed beautifully in the last touchdown drive. As a design quarterback keeper. Breaking tackles. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a solid game there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Looks like QB is changing the play at the line. Up near midfield at the 48.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. RPO caught to the right. Brought down at the 46 and good enough for a first down.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Trying to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets some space around the 30. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown for Brigham Young.
And this quarterback has every everything you're looking for when it comes to executing the option play. He's got speed, he has instincts, has a great feel at the mesh point, and seems to make this defense pay for it every single time they call.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown grab, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle now for the offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Off target with the throw, incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Missouri now operating in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
31, Missouri, 24.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down here for this offense.
Let's go.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Jackrabbit.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tiny space at the 20. Touchdown, BYU. Still no answer from this offense.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
They'll run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, BYU. This one is getting ugly.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. And they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Get the point after it's right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Well, here we are at midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody that we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at the national